everybody. Welcome to Saturday morning pinball. Alright, so this week is something a little new. I am broadcasting in vertical and horizontal formats. So if that's something you're interested in, if you want to see more of the table, you want to see more of anything, it's all there. So a couple different options today. Alright, so we're going to start off with Genie, I think, this week. We've got quite a bit of stuff going on. Good morning, Chill Out of Love. How we doing? Happy Saturday. And boy, we got some good games this week. Actually, quite a few good ones. I'm a big fan of Garfield. Not everybody loves that one, but I certainly do. We're going to start out with One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish, since that's the Dr. Seuss table of the week. Got to get rid of that one. So we'll get started on that and get rolling. So yeah, if you're on the go today, you're watching kids soccer or whatever else, you got vertical format to watch on your phone, and if you're at home, you got access to a horizontal screen. There you go. So you got that as well. So welcome, House of Hounds. How we doing, man? I think I got this turned down all the way. I sure do. I just got done playing some VR, so I apologize if I got red spots under my eyes. Hopefully not too much. Just actually purchased World Cup Soccer and Twilight Zone. So those are the only two that I own, other than the three that come with the game. So good morning, Pinball Wizard. Welcome, man. Starting off with the HD tables like we typically do. We got quite a few different ones. We got One Fish, Two Fish, and Zookeeper that are exclusive to the HD. So we're going to start with those, and then we'll jump to Genie and some of the other ones, Tropical and things like that. So first up, I feel like we've played this game a lot, and I'm, it is what it is. Basically, I go through this lucky spinner about 1,000,000 times, get up into these bumpers, and just let it go crazy. This gack gets in my way sometimes. He'll put down his antlers like he's doing there to block either the spinner or the capture hole. So he kind of does that thing. As you go through the modes, you're going to try to get up here and get some extra big points up here. And then the third mode is actually this thing here, which I actually found out on stream one of the times. So that was kind of interesting and new. So this is the problem with a lot of the Dr. Seuss tables. Their orbits are pretty lethal. So you gotta kind of just let that ball kind of do its thing. Let the bouncy flippers kind of go. Oh, almost got to the here. Luckily I have a ball save. And once I figure out how to do the ball save again, we'll show you how to do that. But I don't remember how to do it on this one, so. Oh, that's cool. That ball got stuck right there. So this is what I basically do. I shoot through that lucky spinner a lot, just get it up in the bumpers. You can get lots of points just on the bumpers on this one, so keep it up in there. You can actually forward nudge if you really want to go crazy. Keep it up there that way.
One fish, two fish, red fish.
I've had some pretty big scores on here before, so that's almost exclusively bumpers. See, there's another 4,000,000 right there. I mean, it's just stupid simple. Ooh, he basically stopped at that time. That's where the gat gets in the way. Go around this way. Oh, come on. So there's that. Oh, man. Well, happy Saturday. I hope everybody's having a good time. The weather's beautiful here in Michigan today, so I'm loving that. I went and got the car washed. It's 75 degrees and sunny. Like, it's just awesome. I already mowed the lawn yesterday, so I don't have to worry about that. So, pretty excited. I thought I'd go to the arcade today, and I'm like, it's too nice of a day to go to the arcade. So, I'm going to do some stuff outside, do some weeding, play some basketball. So, we'll see how it goes. Looking forward to it. Wash the car. Yeah, so. Oh.
Red fish, blue fish. Flashing slingshot.
What a week for pinball, huh? Boy, with all the Zen announcements and everything that's going on, I'll tell you what. Two more Tomb Raider tables, or two Tomb Raider tables. That sounds fantastic. I love Tomb Raider. and they look awesome. I gotta say, specifically the Secrets of Croft Manor looks really cool with the stairways and stuff. That game looks absolutely fantastic. Really looking forward to those. Here's where you can score lots of points if you can just keep it going up here. You can hit that spinner just as hard as you can. Alright, I gotta figure out how to do this ball save on this one. I believe, you know what?
Blackfish, bluefish, goldfish, whitefish. This one has a little star. This one.
So let's check the rules for a change. Let's see. Doesn't necessarily say ball save though, does it? Skill shots, lucky spinners. I do lucky spinner all the time. Box and Gox, Fox combo, ring rewards. It does not even talk about that. So that's figures. That's how it goes. We'll figure it out.
There's a little car. Say, what a lot of fish there are. Fish combo.
I think it's just rollovers, but if anybody knows offhand, let me know. Because rollovers are not actually easy to get on this one necessarily. I mean, I need 2 more rollovers to confirm that fact, but I want to go back to the here.
Bonus times 2.
Oof. So close, man. This game can be brutal. I like that they're linear in a way, but like I said, they don't stream very well because of that. You do have to play that center post a lot more, which I'm not a huge fan of. So box reward, but yeah, Box and Gox is that was a mode we just looked at, so I don't know how to get the ball save. To there and to here is the same place. Who knows? That's kind of what you want to do, is take it down to that far side of the left flipper up there and just fling it just as hard as you can into the spinner. I'll go back up there. Jeez. Terrible. That's what I say, I gotta get that ball save. Absolutely. It'll kill a game, man. Once you get going on this, you can actually score some big points, but you gotta save the ball all the time. Lucky spinner, I could just go back to that. I shouldn't fight it, but I typically do. And let me know if you're watching if you're watching the Vertical podcast, please let me know if it looks like crap or what. I'm not sure how it's going to work out. I got it set up pretty simplistically, kind of. I don't even have chat things on there, so I tried to make it a little more simplistic, a little more pinball focused. So, obviously I don't have a back glass on that or nothing like that. It can always be switched. Even if I wanted to do a vertical review, I could do it that way. So that's an option. Oh, ball lost again. I'm trying to figure out the right playfield, if that's even possible. You're talking about this playfield here? Like, if it is a thing, I think you have to get to the 3rd mission, if I recall. I actually kind of stumbled across it. So, and welcome to the stream, Leon. I don't know if I've seen you before, but welcome. Good to have you here, man. I've had a lot of new subscribers, so it's been an awesome blessing, man. I think I've gained 20 subscribers in the last, I don't know, week or so, week and a half. It's been kind of nuts, so I love it. People love pinball, and that's just what I want to be. I'm passionate about it. I play it all the time, whether it's VR, whether it's Switch, whether it's I play it on my Legion Go for PC. I play it mobile on my phone. So, And I obviously do it in real life too. I go to the arcade. I went to the big show a couple weekends ago, and just I dig it, man. Oh, come on, stupid orbit. Yeah, if I can actually get to Wump of Gump, I think that's where that third playfield comes into play. You go to, I want to say you go to here or there, and it just kind of kicks it up there. And depending on what you have down here, it lights certain push pins for that. So it's kind of hard to explain, but I did stumble across it. It was pretty cool. Go back to here. I want to start doing this shot, this little knee ramp up here. Apparently there's some points there, but I hardly ever get a shot up here. Like, that is a really wide shot for a left upper flipper. It's really tough to get there. And theoretically, you shouldn't do it anyway until you have, I think it says the finger award, which is a weird thing to call it. Finger award and loop. So you basically want to hit these three drop targets, and this spinner. Then these light up, and then you can throw it around the loop. So it's pretty tough. I'm trying to hit the E while I'm down here. Oh, jeez, come on.
Ball is saved. Do not move.
So I really need to figure out how to do that ball save. That's going to be critical in this game. And to start stages, I want to hit that, so that's kind of where there's a lot of points to be had in modes on the Dr. Seuss tables, just so you know. Not so much on ABC, because they're kind of individual, but they're, come on. Absolutely gutted the ball on that one. There we go. Finally hit that start mode.
Red fish, blue fish. Hit the flashing slingshots 5 times.
So flashing slingshots, this is always a tough one to try to actually do. Like, I was able to get 2 on, but to try to hit the slingshots is always a tough shot. That's not something we as pinball players try to go for generally. So basically just throw it in. Don't do that. That's what. Man, oh man. We're already dead again. That tells you about that game. Alright, we'll do another one. I want to get into this a little bit, but man, oh man. It always confounds me. I don't have the orbits to even shoot, so we'll do Lucky Spinner a little bit, and then now I'm going to try to go for the stage start. There we go. Easy to backhand from the left shot, or left-hand shot. How much did you ever buy this game, these Dr. Seuss games? I don't know if you ever did or not.
This one has a little star.
I wouldn't blame you if you didn't, but... Are they skippable? Yeah, probably. There's some good games, though.
We see them come, we see them go.
They're just very linear, so they do not stream very well. Orbits and ramps. So this is fast, slow, high, low. So orbit is like that. Come on.
Ball is saved. Do not move.
Where am I gonna go? So that's a spinner there, or another orbit. So orbits are pretty. This one in particular is really easy to get, and even this one too. It's pretty wide. Like, you really can't miss it. And then I do. With just a little bit of momentum, you can hit that shot pretty easy.
And some are low.
So that's stage completed for that.
Like another.
So now
Don't ask us why. Go ask your mother.
we hear that part of the story, and then we're gonna go up. And I think, like I said, I think this is where Wump of Gump comes into play in this additional playfield. So we'll backhand this.
Did you ever ride it? We have
Yeah, you see this here?
one hump.
All these are becoming active. You'll see these kicking out.
To reach the
So that's what we're gonna try to shoot for now. And I think it's to get into the where there type of section, the lead to get up there to that section. I just gotta hit the shot without losing a ball. That would be helpful. Get up there. Alright. So there where, yeah, that ball got kicked out almost immediately. And I think you have to go through there a few times. We're going to throw it back to here, and it's going to go back up to the upper playfield on the upper right. That time it went a little further. Checkpoint reached 3 million. Go back up there again. So there, stage 3 completed, 15 million. That's all it is. So I thought there would be much more to that, to be honest. I thought I would have to do the pushes, but there's nothing. You just literally throw it up there. So, alright, we'll start Bed of Ned. If I hit the shot, oh dear, don't do that. And this game's going much better than before. There we go. Start the mode.
I do not like my little bed. This is not good. This is not right. My feet stick out of the bed at night. Hit flashing eject holes to reach the
flashing eject hole. So basically 2 here, 2 there. That's what we're gonna do again. So we can do what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw it back to the lucky spinner because I know the ball is gonna come back through. And I'm gonna take a shot here in a second. In the meantime, get some pretty good points. Ah. And of course I don't have a ball save, so... Ugh, come on. You have not bought them yet. I don't blame you, dude. Like I said, they're skippable if you really want, but... They are good games, but... Now that the prices are higher, like, it'd be much better to have them be on sale during the Dr. Seuss event. Would have been great. Thanks, I thought some weird nudging or something was involved. No, it's actually... I thought it was kind of like the last Ice Age. I thought it was like that one where you have to kind of do that weird... it makes you use the nudge buttons to do that little mini playfield down here. I completely agree with you on that, Leon. I thought that's what it was. It is not. It just kind of does its thing. And so, yeah, we actually got through it, which was nice. This is probably the best game I've ever had on this particular game. Because of that, I don't think I've ever got through that mode. So, I might have. I played this a lot on my HD, so I don't recall what my scores were on that, but... Alright, we're back up to this upper playfield again. I'd love to have actually stay up here for a few minutes and actually do some damage. That'd be awesome, but I can never seem to do it. It's such a small playfield that it's really hard. And that ball save is gone already. Like, you don't mess around, man. Fish combo. The fish combo's only like $1 million, so. Man.
Fish combo.
Yeah, it's just $1 million. So you do it once, and then I would, like, if I want to do it again, I would just go around this way. So there's another $1 million. Come on. I was hoping I'd get a better bounce than that, but it never happened. Here, let me Windex my table. Yeah, shameless plug for Windex. I mean, send me a free bottle of Windex. Give me a break. So, make sure this table's clean. All right, what are we on? Ball 3? Yes, we are. 86 million. Let's try to get to 100 million anyway. And then we'll check the scores to see where people are at. Oh, come on. I didn't even... So I lose my ball save and I got nothing for it. That sucks.
Hit flashing eject holes to reach the secondary plate. Hit flashing spot targets.
Alright, flashing spot targets. Okay, so that's these guys here. Oh, that's a risky shot too. definitely a dead flip type of game. Come on. That's one fish, two fish. That's just how it is, man. They have some bouncy physics on these guys. Alright, let's do one more. I'm pretty satisfied with that score, but let's look at the leaderboards here. So my best ever was 125, so it's a little better than that. We'll switch over to the display just for a second, kind of look at the scores. So I don't have that in vertical. I have to fix that for vertical, I guess. But so we'll do this real quick. One fish, two fish, all scores. Right now, so my score would be 6th currently once this updates. So we'll refresh that, see if it actually updates real quick or not. I don't know that it will. Yeah, so mine isn't updated yet. So I'm not out of the game, so that's why. So that'll take place after the fact, but we'll get there. Alright, back to the cam. Sorry about that vertical, folks. I'm going to have to fix that, so that'll be new. How I do a PC display in vertical, I'll probably just have to rotate it, I imagine, so it'll be a little weird. I try not to do that too much, but checking scores and stuff, I definitely do it, so I'm going to have to figure out how to do that. When I started streaming pinball, I was adamant that I was going to stay vertical the whole time. But that's what I liked. I want to keep the focus on the pinball, and I still do a lot of my reviews that way for that reason. Focus on the pinball, and obviously live events. It's better to have a face to the name kind of thing. So that's what I try to do for the verticals or for the horizontal streams. But for the most part, I really like the vertical stuff. I even have a vertical monitor at my work, so that's something I subscribe to. And as long as you have Windows 11, you can actually make 2 extra screens out of it that way. So you can do like a top and a bottom horizontal screen on a vertical monitor, which is actually pretty cool. So my company was on Windows 10 until very recently, and I'm actually doing the beta for 11 for our company, so I'm part of our practice technology group, so I get all the toys. I get to play in VR, I get to play in VR, I get to do all the experimental softwares, create standards, do training, all kinds of good stuff, so a lot of fun. Architecture and engineering, probably should have started with that, but so yeah. Come on now. Oh, we need to start the mode. That's what we're doing. We're screwing around. Here we go. Start the mode.
See them come, and see them go. Some are fast, and some are slow. Hit the flashing orbits and ramps.
Because I did that so fast, I don't know if I got credit for that first orbit. Probably didn't. Oh, come on.
Do not move.
Like, you have to kind of let the story play out in this one. So, or all of the Dr. Seuss tables for that matter. So, I never even had a chance on that one. Oops. Thanks, Gak. Stop my... Jeez. This is what I'm talking about. This table's brutal, man. That's okay. It is what it is. Just kind of let that first ball come down and dead flip. It's a good training tool if you've never dead flipped before. Just play this game. Just don't flip until it hits your left flipper. It's a good training. Alright, that'll start the mode.
Some are fast, some are slow. Hit the flashing orbits and ramps.
I was gonna go through the lucky spinner again, try to pick up some extra millions. Some orbits and ramps again. Wide left. We'll go to here just because. It's just habit for me to go to here or to here or there when I do the orbit, so. And then we're gonna go wide again. That's another orbit. 2 more left. So we're gonna go wide again. Another one. And one more time. There we go.
Some are high and some are low. Not one of them is like another.
Alright.
Don't ask us
And again, you have to wait for the
Don't
mission
ask your
to
mother.
start. Oh, you gotta hit the target. There you go. Sorry, bro.
Did you ever have one? You have one with just one health. Hit flashing eject holes to reach the special.
Yeah, so here we go. We're onto the weird playfield again. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to get this to my right flipper. So we're gonna, oh, that was close. Didn't wanna do that. Jeez. I thought I could dead flip it over there. It didn't work at all. That's just how it is. 11 people, holy cow, guys. Thank you so much for spending your Saturday morning with me. It's awesome. You guys enjoy it, man. Whether you're sitting there drinking a coffee, having some eggs and bacon, you know, whatever you're doing. Like I said, you might really appreciate the vertical one now that we have that. If you got soccer or something like that with the kids, be a good day for it.
Ball is
So,
saved. Do not move.
hockey. I did a lot of hockey. I used to do that. So,
J&K multi-ball.
multi-ball. Boy, that never happens out here. But here we go. So we're gonna try to keep the ball alive. See what happens. I don't even know how I did it. In multi-ball, it's always a good thing to use your orbits to your advantage. They provide you a little extra time. Oh, come on. And that's how that goes, but just in general, it's a good rule of thumb is to use your orbits a little bit. Anything that captures the ball, so like if you have a capture ball or a capture hole, that's a few extra seconds that you have to think about using less balls. So I use those to my advantage quite a bit. So at any rate, we'll stop there on that table and we'll go to our next one. Now the next HD table is Zookeeper, which is actually really, really fun. That's part of Taito Pack. I think it's Taito Pack 2, if I recall. Correct me in the comments if you know offhand. I don't know exactly which one it is. All the way to the end. Zookeeper. This is a fun table. Super basic. It's kind of like Darius. We played Darius last week. I love Darius. It's a hard game. I didn't even get over 1 million this week. I know I had before, but I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna grind on Darius just to get a couple million on it. Like I'll take 20th or whatever it was in the scores. So it is what it is. All right. So what kind of scores are we looking for Zookeeper? So Zookeeper's top score right now is 5.2 million. And let's see, are any of you guys in there? Does it look like it? So no, none of us are in there. So, and really, there's only. Let me see. I'm gonna look again here. Whoops. Go forward. There's only 18 people that have even registered a score for this. So, again, that's on the HD side. So. Even me playing these are not going to qualify. So my score on one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish didn't count either actually. But this one's pretty straightforward. It's all about these drop targets and this capture hole, and then there's a whole score up here which can be some big points. So you want to kind of work at that. It's a 100,000 score. You kind of have to shoot this ball up to here, hit the drop target, and then smack this left flipper to kind of throw it over to here. It's a tough shot though because the ball's almost always going pretty fast. But you knock down these keep targets, just keep hitting that hole, knock down these 4 drop targets, and keep hitting the capture hole. That's the game. There's not much to it, but it's fun. Has great sound effects, crazy boings, and yeah, it's just kind of silly fun. But there's not much to it, so it's definitely one that you can just sit back, enjoy, and play, and you don't have to think about getting into a mode or working on ball saves, or just keep the ball in play and you're going to be fine. So there's a little bit of dead flipping and stuff involved, but there's not much to it. There you go. So that's 10,000. When we kick it out, it's going to make the drop targets again. And we just do it again and again. So we're going to try to hold the ball where we can. I should be trying to dead flip a little more, but blink. so. Throw it into the drop target. And this is where, if you see the whole score up there, if I can, I didn't do it very good, but you can hold that left. Jeez, I wasn't gonna have much of a shot at that one. And again, big bonuses after the ball drains. So these are all your bonuses. So just remember to keep those rolling. They're gonna just kind of do their thing. If you can affect the rollovers, please do it, because there's 100,000 points in rollovers alone at the top. So if you have to nudge them, you can. Like this one, I'm gonna get lucky and get a second one, so that's good. I got lucky on that one too. I'll take it. Take the 10,000. Kick out. I mean, if you just want to work on those drop targets, for example, I see a lot of people just do that. They just do this, drop target, dead flip, go back, and that's all they do. They just do that one target. So they just bang, 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 back and forth, back and forth. In fact, you get really used to that shot, because you get used to how the ball is leaving the flipper, and you're like, okay, it's going to be 63% of this flipper, 65% roughly. And so it's actually closer to, let's see, we'll figure it out here in a second. Ned Ben, welcome to the stream, buddy. Happy Saturday. Come on, get in there. Dead flip. It's a little bouncy for a dead flip, though. You want that ball to kind of settle down on the flipper when it after the flip. It's like that one settles down a lot quicker. So right now I got a whole score up here. If I can fling this ball there like that, that's what you want to do. That's 100,000 points right there. So there's a lot of points to be had up there, and because that's lit, we can say, okay, we're gonna try to go back up there again, try to shoot this up there. But again, it's a tricky shot. Kind of get as close to that wall as possible. Shoot basically up by the rhino on the upper left. And then you can try to get a good flip off of the left flipper to get over to the hole score. Oof, that was close. Slow down, ball. There we go. We're getting up here, down here too. When we get up here, we get up to 100,000 on this bottom spot, it becomes very valuable. So there you go. That's 50,000. The shot up top is a lot harder than the ones down here, so I think this table has been updated. The upper flipper is new. And the right drops used to be 6 or 7 spot targets. Am I remembering it wrong? You are not remembering it wrong. When they first released this table, there was an orbit that went through here, and it was designed a little differently. I actually had to I had to do a double take on that multiple times when this table came out. I was like, wait a minute, is this the right table? Because there was like an orbit here. Frontline was the same way. They changed Frontline too. That one had an orbit. And I don't know what they did, but they did change these tables. So, kind of weird. You're not wrong, dude. And everything, obviously, you look at my ball, now that I've lost the ball, everything has reset. So, I have to go through the whole process again. Unfortunately. But that's the grind. So 5.2 is the top score. I'm not going to get there. Holy cow. So, just over 2 million for my first game. Oof. See, that's a tough shot because every time you hit it, it like hits you hit the drop target and it comes straight back. Like it's deadly accurate to try to kill you. See that? That's a direct shot right back at you. Tough shot. Lost the ball already. Not good. It's extra ball. You know, is there a way to get an extra ball on this? I don't know that there is. I think it's just straight up. Yeah, I don't think there's an extra ball. So you got 3 balls. Do what you can with them. It's just what it is. So interesting. It's just another tough game. You could actually get an extra ball on Darius, which was kind of nice. We could keep grinding that a little bit. But this one, not so much. You know, I'm wondering, does it say anything about extra balls here? It does not. I think this is the same rule set, so. Oof. Look out. Almost lost that one, too. There is an extra ball in this game? How? How does it say it? I've had a few games of Zookeeper last night. It's a lot harder than I remember. Is it strictly based on score? Because I don't see anything in the rule set that would suggest an extra ball. Pass inlanes, balls, spot numbers, linked. No, I don't see anything that would suggest that. Is it just scoring? Huh. That'd be good to know. You know, we're going to start this one over. I did really bad. I wasn't paying attention there for that second ball. So. It's funny because usually they'll tell you something or it'll just be pretty obvious. I mean, there's specials. But I don't see any way to... You need to clear the right spot targets and clear it after it's a X100. Left and right inline spot, left spot, and it will bring you the extra ball. Holy cow. Okay. So you gotta do these drop targets, knock out the capture hole, and left and right in lanes, light spots. Okay, so the specials. So you need these and the 2 specials? Oh, I think I get it. So I gotta do this X2 or X100 twice, right? To get 1 for each spot, and then it's the extra ball? That's crazy. Okay. I'd love it if they actually described that a little better at all, which would have been great. Wow, okay. Well, that tells you what I know. I've never seen the extra ball on this, so. I need to look up my old scores on my HD to find out how I even did on this one, because I remember doing pretty well on this table at one point. Sound effects are so good on this. If you ever played Zookeeper on the original arcade, you'd be like, oh man, these sound effects are just timeless, man. It's pretty cool. Ah, it's a tough shot there. You just need to finish the X100 and left and right special will light up. Okay, so you just do it the one time. Okay. Well, that's good. So then either one of these lit up give you the extra ball then? Is that how you acquire it? Or do you just get the extra ball with the specials at the same time? It sounds like you would be one of the inlanes. You need this to get a good score. If you have the extra ball and get the special again, it's worth 500. Whoa, holy crap. 500,000 on this game that's a lot. $500,000? Okay, that's good to know. Sweet. Does somebody write this out somewhere, or do you just see it, or do you just do it when do you notice it when you play? Like I feel like when I'm playing, I have a hard time keeping track of what's going on to that level. I feel like that should be in the rule set, you know?
I feel like that's important information. Am I wrong? I don't know. So we're gonna try to do this. I'm gonna try to get this extra ball while we're talking about it. That'll get it to. So I got to do drop targets again. They're tough to hit too because it's a pretty bouncy ball, so to speak. That was close. Come on. 5.2 million. My God, it's a good score. So now it's an X. Now I just have to hit the target. Dead flip that. Now we get this. Now we got an opportunity. Nope. Too far. Don't you dare. Now it resets, right? God darn it. Ah. Front line with similar rules. I know when I played, you need the ball to go through the in lane to get it. Okay. I know when I played, no rules listed for these games. Jeez, Pete. That's nuts. I'd be like taking notes. Like, this is ridiculous. Now, this is a fun one. I tell you what. So that's the way you do that. You want to get it to the end of this upper left flipper. Boy, that was close. To take that 100,000 score. Look at that. See that it jumped to 300,000? That was interesting. So that's 2.1. Not bad. Not a bad score. So, in fact, let's we'll exit out just for a second. Well, it's not going to show up on here anyway. This is the HD version, so that's not going to qualify. So if you guys have this app, I don't know if you guys have been using this app at all. Again, sorry, vertical people. We're going to get you set up. So if you have this app, it's pretty cool now. They've actually did an update to it. If you click here, it actually allows you to flip between 4K and HD now, which I think is really cool. That was a new feature that I've seen this week. And then you can actually generate an image collage and everything else. And it gives you the overall rankings for the entire series, which is really cool too. Saki Bacon, Skullcho's in there, Dennis B, Wingo, all those guys are sometimes end up in my streams. So really cool. Well, let's jump back over to the HD version just for a second here. And Zookeeper, look at some scores. So yeah, 5.2 billion. So I think mine was 2 point something. So I'd be middle of the pack. I mean, we're talking top 15, but that's about it. So nothing crazy. All right, back to it. Zookeeper. We'll do another couple games and then we'll jump to the next one. That app is great. Gives very slight results than the IFPA ranking website, though. Yeah, the IFPA website, I am flabbergasted. They went ahead and did like a whole release on that on April 18th and said, this is the greatest thing ever. We're introducing this to the world, and it hasn't updated since then. So it says that it's updating every day, but it's apparently not pulling the information from At Games or something. I don't know what's going on. So I'm disappointed in that so much because I've had some really good tournaments. That first week I did a really good tournament. Last week not so great, but that first week I did really, really good. And I wanted those scores to count, get those points, you know. And I'm 25th. I want to move up. So I mean, it just has not updated. I don't get it at all. Why release something if it isn't going to be supported? They updated the IFPA? What? Come on now. Did they finally do it? Alright, let's jump back over. I would like to see that. I'm probably going to disappoint myself, but hey, you know. Yep, 25th. 440. No, that's not updated. What? I went up 2 points. I was like 443, I think. May 1st. What? That's so weird. So yeah, it gave me 7 points. I don't know how to calculate this, but yeah, so I was 9th in that tournament and got 7 points. Interesting. Which is pretty good, right? I think. And then this tournament last week was not so great. I was still 12th. Like, I don't know. But I didn't go up in rank at all. So, still 25th. I'm still middle of the pack. I mean, so I that's weird. I thought there would be more action, if you will. Look at Real Creamer, man. You guys are killing it, man. Papa Brad's still up there. Anyway, pretty cool. Yeah. Loving it, man. I'm glad that it's updating, but man, that's crazy. I moved from 228 to 162 or something. You're still at 25. Yeah, I know. Come on, man. I was 24th when it first came out, and I'm like, damn it, why did I go down? It's at one stupid point. I'd love to be, top 15-ish would feel better. I don't know. Top 25 ain't bad, I guess. But I've had some good tournaments, I guess, but I don't know. None of that really matters to me as long as I'm having fun. But the one sick thing, though, is that I was thinking, because I don't have the Gottlieb tables on the HD, on my micro, I would have to buy those again, and then I could participate in the HD and the 4K one tournaments. So, in that case, I feel like I could get extra points just by playing the tables on there too, which feels like cheating. So someone like Papa Brad, who I'm calling you out, Papa Brad, I've seen you do it. He participates in the HD and the 4K tournaments, so he's gonna get points for both of those. Is he not gonna move up? They may drive us, but the fun is what's important. Yes, I agree. Yeah, I agree. The points, it kind of sucks in that regard. I don't know. That's why I kind of debate whether or not it's even, are they legitimate, or is it just a sign of, yes, you have to play well, but it's also a sign of you collected all the tables, and At Games is very happy with you. So, there's that. So I'm going to try to work on getting this extra ball this time, see if we can't figure it out. I was hoping I could backhand there. Boy, that didn't go well. We'll do another one. It will only count your top 40 tournaments. Well, that's... what? So... okay, so... if that's the case then, so all the 3 years of where I was just dabbling in Flipper Friends, it counted all of those all the time. I mean, I only started really doing Flipper Friends in October-ish, so interesting. I have to figure out what that means to me. Process that. So the top 40 tournaments. So my last couple of tournaments were good enough, and that makes sense because I'm getting better as a player. Let me read that. I played both HD and 4K last week. It's not really going to give you an advantage. They take your top 40... oh, okay. So, yeah. So they take... but could it be the same week? Like, if you did really good in the HD and you did really good in the 4K, and I guess it'd be the tables, right? So, I guess that's all it'd be. Depending on what tables you're good at, you could really make an impact in 1 week, I guess. I don't know. That's interesting. I'm glad that it's updating. I hope they get it to where it updates every week at least. Because I looked at everybody. I wasn't just looking at me the last couple of weeks. I looked at Mad Ben, I looked at Tomato Grass, and nobody had any scores past April 17th. So, like, they hadn't updated at all. So, good to see that it's updating. That's the main thing. I was like, it's funny that I finally call them out, and then you're like, hey, it's updated. Hey, whatever. Alright, so I got this darn thing. There we go. Get that. And then let's get it again. Not like that. You want to get the drop targets first. fine and well. I love that it kicks out like that. I can just do a dead flip. Come on. Everyone is moving up with scores as of this morning. That's good. Yeah, I imagine that'd be true. I mean, everybody's going to score points, right? In some capacity. So, I guess that makes sense. I mean, Mad Ben, you really can't go up, can you? Tomato Grass number 2, Mad Ben number 1. So, I'd love to be higher than Papa Brad just because. I like to give him a hard time. So. He beat me in Battle of the Streamers, head up, you know, straight on. I'm like, there's no way he should have won that game, but he did. His credit, man, he beat me. I was just like, on Monster Bash, I was so embarrassed. I did so bad that time. I was terrible. It kind of ruined me, broke my spirit. I was like, I'm never doing this crap again. And then Party Zone, I played against Skojo on Party Zone, and I'm like, I'm good at Party Zone. Like, all I need is one good game, man. It's just ridiculous, man. I think I'm still 4th all time on the mobile of Party Zone. Like, I just absolutely tore it up on mobile. It's pretty funny. I don't know. It just cracks me up. Playing competitively at that level is really tough. And doing it on stream, you only get 3 games, so it's like, man, oh man. In Party Zone, it could just snake bite you, man. That table, I love that table, but I did put in a petition this week for a ticket to at games to get Party Zone fixed, because it is one of my, it's a game I really like. But now that I've fixed my exciters, when you guys were talking about the vibration from Captain Bizarre, it is awful. I cannot stand it. I hate playing it on here, and it's just not fair. Like, I bought that table to play it. Waiting for Mad Ben to prestige. That should be a thing, right? Give him a star next to his name and move him back to the end. That'd be great, House. Absolutely. Oh, come on. Alright, well, that's enough Zookeeper. We played that one. Played it. I gotta get better at it. That's what it boils down to. We'll move to the next one. Alright. Let's see. What games we got? Games, people. Genie. Oh, man. Genie. Not that I like Genie, but oh well. At least this one I'll get credit for. So where are you at, Genie? Right there. So this is a wide body table. This is kind of a cool table if you've ever seen it in real life. This thing is like super wide. A normal pinball table is about like this. When you stand up to it, it's just a little bit wider than your shoulders or your hips. This table's like about like this. So I mean, it's massive. You step up to a Genie table or a black hole or a haunted house. They're huge tables. Twilight Zone, another example. So this one's a little skewed. I don't even know how to play this game, to be honest. I played it a handful of times and just have no interest. It's just not good. The ball's tiny and it's squished. Oh, it's so slow. I should have played this first. Oh my god. My timing's gonna be so off. Oh, it's so bad. I mean, obviously you want to get all those rollovers at the top, so I got 3 of the 4. There is an extra ball available on this one. Such weird flipper placement on this one. It's so quiet too, like it's just you guys and I just chilling out. Oh my god. So boring. Doink. Doink. Now, granted, this is a what? This game came out in 70-ish, but there is some great tables from the 70s. So I can't even give them the benefit of the doubt on that. I love Moonflight from 76. That's a great table. If you've ever played that one, really love that one. Top Hand is a great game. I think that's 1980 though. You know what? That's 74, I think. Now that I'm thinking about it. So there's some great tables from this era. So I'm shocked that Genie gets as much love as it does. Other than the connection to I Dream of Genie is the only thing I could think of that would have made this table good. But I think this came out before I Dream of Genie, I would think. So there's a red special, so that's a good score. That's good. And I've already got seemingly an extra ball, or like a ball save, so I guess that's good. I'm surprised I've kept the ball alive this long, so that's something, saying something right there. Try to get to the upper play field. There's all kinds of points up here, I know that, so. And the bonus level is already maxed. Well, it's 3x times 20, so I've got some good scoring there already. You watch. I'll have a great score on this, and I'll be like, geez, the greatest game ever. Just because you do good at it doesn't mean it's a good table. I think I'm still on the back glass on Homeworld, and I freaking hate that game. So, in that gap, oh my god. It's like throwing a wiener down a hallway. Come on, Hollis, you can't say that. You cannot say that. Oh my god. That's too funny, man. What the heck are you saying? I just see this vision of you chucking it down the hallway. It's so stupid. I love it. Oh man. Canadian humor. It must be better up there. Ah, look at that. I just lost the ball like nothing. So stupid. I'll be taking a break from Flipper Friends for at least this week. Been getting quite busy with work lately and can't be playing during my meetings. So this week for me, I am going to Nashville. I'm doing a work trip. So I'm going to be gone from Monday morning to Friday about 5 o'clock. So after this weekend, I am completely out. So I have to do this. Always are freaking. Come on, you guys, chill out. You guys are nuts. So I've been busy with work lately. I can't be playing during my meetings. Sure, you can. Turn off the camera. Take your wireless mouse, put it on the next to the keypad, and the vibration of the table will keep it rolling. I'm kidding. I've never done that. It's a terrible idea. But come on now. So yeah, I'm going to Nashville. I'm traveling, and I'm trying to debate if I want to take the Switch, the Legion Go, or the MetaQuest 3. I don't know what I want to do. I gotta find a way to play pinball while I'm gone. Obviously, I have my cell phone, and I can take my controller, my 8-bit Do controller for that. I got the 8-bit Do mobile controller, and it actually works really, really well. I keep it in my car, and so that anytime I get stuck waiting on kids or groceries or whatever, I always have it available. I can fire up some pinball. Zen has made it really easy to play pinball anywhere, anytime, anywhere, and that's really cool. I think I've told this story before. I used to play a ton of Rocket League, and now I pretty much play pinball exclusively. I really don't play many video games at all anymore, so there's no need. There's always a challenge, and there's a great community of people that I play with now, and it's a lot of fun. I don't know if this is a good score or not. I'll have to check that, but I feel like that was a good thing. There's capture holes all over the place, so you don't even see them until you get there. Oh, that gap, man. I'm not even gonna read that comment. I'm not gonna do a house. I wasn't gonna go their house, but that's so true. You guys, keep it clean. Come on now. This could be technically a kid's show being Saturday morning, so come on now. You guys. Oh, come on. I keep getting the ball back. It says 3 balls, but don't you get 5 on this? I always thought it was 5 for some reason. Anyway, you guys, I tell you what. You want to watch a crazy stream? Go watch House. Even Chalana Love, man. I watched your stream last week. You went 8. He was so angry. It was the first time I'd ever seen him so angry before. Couldn't believe it. So funny. Now, House, you don't get angry so much, but you have this really cool, you go, no! You kind of have like a Star Wars Darth Vader kind of no, which I just crack up. No! I don't know, I can't do it, but it just cracks me every time. But Chalana Love, man, it was awesome. You had such a good stream, and but you got so mad, and I'm trying to think of what the game it was, man. You were losing it. It was so great. Zen Pinball World on a big iPod with an Xbox controller is pretty awesome. Yes, I would have to agree with that. The reason I say that is because I have a Pixel Fold, and so I play it like this, and playing that vertically is sublime. I tell you what, it's so great. Papa Brad, we weren't talking about you at all. I just want to say, you don't have to go back through this stream at all. Just stay with us. Nothing happened. We didn't talk about you at all. So if your ears were ringing, welcome to the stream, my buddy. Oh, all I was saying, see, I can't even keep a secret. All I was saying is that I want to beat you in Flipper Friends. Like, you're at 14th, I think, now, and that's just unacceptable. So I want to be higher than Papa Brad. God, I'm losing balls left and right now. So, anyway, it was probably E.T. I hate E.T. And you're probably right. That's probably true. Goal 5 complete, whatever the heck that is. Over. I still got... How many balls did you get in this game? I feel like it's an error now. Like, okay, finally I died. Holy cow. 517, yeah, oh god, you guys couldn't even see the back glass, I guess. So that's my score. Iron sharpens iron. Dude, you say that all the time. Go for it. Hi there, Pete G. What's going on, man? Sorry I missed your show last night. I watched the replays this morning. Yeah, Papa Brad. I watched a little pieces of it. I kind of forgot about it, and then I got in there a little bit. So, Genie, I'm done with that one. We're going to move to... Let's go to Tropical next. So we're going to do Tropical. I actually like these Tropical games. I just did reviews on all these. So every single Zachariah pack 1 through 10 I did reviews on. So if you guys are interested in any of that stuff, I did reviews on every single table in the Zachariah library. The only ones I haven't done so far is, well, here. We're going to go down. We'll sort these out. So pinball tables, Magic Pixel, Zachariah. So I did packs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I have reviewed every single one of those packs. So if anybody's interested in any of them, definitely go watch those. These are the 2 that I have to do next. Zachariah Deluxe packs 1 and 2. I'm going to do those. That'll be done. There is a rivalry between Retro and Papa Brad. Yes, there is. And he typically beats me, and it ticks me off. So, Genie's magic is cheap drains. Yes, that's very true. So, Tropical, we'll stay on here, and we'll jump over to, let's see, Tropical I think is pack 9-ish? Yeah, 9. Okay. So, Tropical, and we're talking about the older table. This is the solid state from, the EM from 1974. Zach Pack videos are great, RTX. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Have I done reviews on the Taito packs? Individually, I don't think I have. I did them on the Natural History packs, so I will go. I need to do the Taito packs. I will definitely do that. I believe that's on the list. I'm trying to get through all of them. So I've already done Zancor and Space Shuttle Deluxe. I've done all the Zachariah packs 1 through 10. I got to do the deluxe tables. I'm trying to think. I did impressions, I think, on the Dr. Seuss, but I didn't technically rate them. I know that I've said which ones I like are ABC and Grinch, but so Tropical. This one's okay. This is one that I think I rated this a, boy, where did I rate this? A 7-ish, I think, if I had to go back and look at it. Ben's videos are really good too. They absolutely are, dude. Definitely get them. I'll check them out. Didn't know he had vids. Yeah. So, yeah, people have been asking a lot about the title games lately, and so that's definitely something I need to do. So, maybe I'll knock those out before I do the deluxe tables. People are kind of losing faith in the deluxe tables anyway, so it might be more beneficial to do that. However, I'll say this, I'm not a big fan of the best IPs that they did, Space Invaders, Operation Wolf, and Bubble Bobble. I do not like those tables, those defense-style tables. I'm just not a big fan of them. Boy, this one was all about the ball drains. You'd lose so much on the outlands on this one, it's kind of ridiculous. Playing a lot of Darius. Dude, it's a great game. Pete, if you never discovered that game prior to Flipper Friends, you were missing out, dude. It's a great game. Yeah, Darius is a lot of fun. The music is so good. It keeps you coming back. Because if you fail on that game, it's your fault. Like, you can do better. Like, you can do better. Like, it's just that good a game. So, oh, come on. That was a terrible first score. Okay, so the top score on this is 617,000. So, which is crazy because you can't see it, but there's only 5 letters on the back glass, which in real life I think there's 6. So I think somebody had submitted a ticket to get that fixed. Because if you look at the actual table, that's not a thing. Like, you need to be able to do that. So I agree we're missing. I actually went to the table now that I play Darius. Yeah, see? How did you play Darius then? Pinball Net or Arcade Net or something? Yeah, Darius. All the title packs are good. There's a couple of good games in every single one of them. And most of them, 3 are good at the very least. So even if you don't like the yeah, and they don't have center posts. Good point. Yep. Clearly, Tomato Grass went off on that on Papa Brad's Retro Legends show last week. So I've seen that short a few times now. So yeah, center post, man. And it's funny because if you look at most Magic Pixel tables, they don't have a center post. So it's funny that all of their newer stuff does, because all of this older stuff, none of them have it. Like, it's just part of their template now, I think. So I know Tomato Grass said something to that effect too. It's just what they're doing, so. This table, I'm gonna assume that I have to hit these 6 targets all the way around the outside, and then spam the shot in the middle when it's lit. So, seems pretty straightforward to me, but if I could keep the dang ball in play. Man, oh man. How are people getting 600,000 on this game? This is the right tropical, right? Yeah. So only 30 people have played this game. Top score is 617,000. So a little over 500,000. It's crazy, man. So, alright. That's what it is. VR is getting 9 new Williams tables. That's a year's worth on Ant Games. Taito games seem to have different physics than other Magic Pixel games too. No, they don't. But I think the playfields, first of all, they don't have the center post. So it just makes the titles much cleaner, and you have more opportunity to hit the ball. I think that has something to do with it, Pete. But yeah, I will say that a lot. The title tables just feel so much better in a lot of ways. Yeah, I totally agree. VR getting that many new tables is really cool. I just bought my first VR tables today. I bought World Cup Soccer and Twilight Zone. So I was gonna go to the arcade today, and I was like, you know what? No, I'll just spend the $20 on the VR tables, 2 VR tables, which may be stupid. I already have those in 3 different versions, but I thought I want to play the MetaQuest more. I have been enjoying it, and I'm kind of sick of playing Curse of the Mummy that much. So I like Curse of the Mummy, the best of the three that's free. Sky Pirates, I don't know. I'm not really digging that one. And Pinball Noir, I'm not a fan. I don't understand. That was cool. Love that. So I got those lit. Oh. Missed out on that one. That one's gonna go away. So that was 50,000 right there. So I think I have 106,000 right now. I'm not sure because it rolled over. So at any rate, try to hit some of these shots. Shooter shot. Oh, come on, dude. Here, let's see. I wonder if I can jump to this. Will this work? Yeah, it sort of works. No, it doesn't. I could do live back glass. Nah. That doesn't look good either. I was hoping to be able to show you the back glass, but I would have to move the cameras and all that, so. World Cup Soccer is great. If this ball was more weight to it, the Magic Pixel tables would have a coating of rubber on them that makes them all bouncy. I'll say this. I think if all the surfaces in the Magic Pixel tables seem to be the same level of bounciness. Whether you hit metal, whether you hit the flipper, it seems to bounce the same way. It feels like they need to adjust the bounciness of it in general, but I don't know. It's something to it for sure. The outlines feel different too. Yeah. Boy, this is tropical game, man. This is just an okay table. Like, we're gonna play this game out and then we're gonna call it a day for tropical. We're not gonna play this game 6 times, I'll tell you that. I played 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish, probably too much. Oh, get there. That'd be good. That's a good score there. Get all those rollovers. Oh, that's 50,000 points right there I missed out on. So 165,000. Not great. But it puts us on the board at the very least. Pinball Noir is a high concept game where you have to know the mechanics how to get the ball anywhere. I like the center kind of rotation thing that they do for locking balls and things like that. And it's kind of cool in multi-ball. You do a lot of multi-ball in that one, but Black Belt Deluxe. All right. I like this table, folks. Black Belt Deluxe. It is one of my favorites now. I think it's probably the second best Magic Pixel table. Boy, I gotta be careful how I say this. It's excluding the natural history tables, I think it's the second best Magic Pixel table. So, Sea of Thieves, number 1. Black Belt Deluxe, probably number 2. Excluding even the Taito tables, I think this is better than a lot of the Taito tables, to be honest. I actually really dig this table. A lot of fun to be had here. A lot of good modes.
To the black belt begins. Ready yourself.
VR strategy video for Noir. Nick's videos did. Nick's reviews. I'll have to check that out. So, love this table. I seen your review on it. Number 2. Yeah, I think this is one of the best Magic Pixel tables out there. So, you did give it an 8.5. See, that's a good rating. I think I'd probably pretty much agree with that. I'm still figuring out my review, but so to start modes, you have to hit these 5 drop targets. Tiger, crane, snake, dragon, monkey. What does that sound like? A little Kung Fu Panda-ish. Okay, fine. Just so we're clear the air. Then you'll have to start the modes by going up this ramp. It comes around and goes like this. There's another nice little rotation for ramps here. If you go up this ramp, it goes up and back. It comes straight back down. So you got those 2 ramps, and that's pretty much it for ramps. Orbits. You have this orbit and this orbit that go back up to the bumpers, depending on whether or not it's open or not. This orbit will actually throw the ball into the bumpers directly. And this one kind of loops around and then drops it into the bumpers. So it's not a true orbit where you can literally go all the way around. Dude, is this better than Earth, Wind, and Fire? Not even. It's way better than Earth, Wind, and Fire. That Timu Harry Potter can get the heck out of here. I didn't like that table at all. So, but you have great nudges for the game for the out lanes. So I'm going to show you my strategy for this one, and then you guys can do with it what you will. There's definitely some modes to get into for this one, but it's all about your ball save. Save your ball save. It's so important on this one. There we go. We're already seeing it. So I've already lost my first ball save. So you're going to want to get this ball, put it on this flipper, shoot it up that ramp, and just continue this until you get your ball save back. Just keep doing this shot. I'm going to dead flip it back across. There we go. So now we got our ball save back. Now I can go back to hitting targets in the middle. Just lose your ball save again. So we're not going to do that again. We're going to try to get the ball save again. That one's going to hit the center post. Come on. It's going to make a liar out of me. I like this game a lot. The music is great. Music gets annoying. I like the music on this one. Huh. See, that's funny. I love that. I love that people have different opinions of it because I kind of dig this one. I hold this left flipper up when they're bumpers by these drop targets, so I can kind of save that ball up there a little bit. That way it doesn't fall out, because you can get all kinds of points keeping that going in there. Oh, there goes my ball save again. It's gonna make me a liar, isn't it? Lots of points to be had in the bumpers. So now we have to go back and acquire a ball save again. So we're gonna do this ramp shot again and again and again. One thing you can do some really good backhands on this right flipper to those ramps. So I'll show you that too. Seriously? I tell you
Step into the dojo, prove your strength.
Zen license, Bruce Lee would do an Enter the Dragon pinball. Ooh, yeah, I could get along with that. We don't need to do this shot right now, but you can actually get 5 million just by doing this ramp again and again and again. So if you already have a ball save, it's going to give you 5 million. Now that I have a ball save, I'm going to try to knock down these targets while you can, because that's how you get into the modes. Now my ball save is going away. So now I got to go back to doing ball save.
Ball save is activated.
Luckily, I just got it back. So now I'm going to go back and hit my targets again. Now I hit dragon and monkey.
Great progress.
Oh,
Save.
come on. Jeez. I've had some good games on this, I swear.
Your skills or
Really
remain
have.
the student. Prove yourself.
I was actually top 10 on this for quite a while the day it came out.
Keep pushing forward.
And I was saying on my Discord, I had one of the games I had 116 million on one ball, and I'm thinking, I'm gonna be number one. I'm gonna beat Chaotic BPR. And then my second and third ball were just absolute disasters. So, just how it goes. Now I'm gonna lose my ball save, because why not?
Great progress.
I do want to show some modes in this, so I'd like to be able to do a little bit more on this one. Come on. This is getting frustrating. Definitely want to show some actual good gameplay on this one, but I love the upper playfield on this. It's actually pretty playable. So we'll see if we get up there or not, but I generally get up there at least once a game. I know Papa Brad, you were saying you hardly ever get up there. It is a tough shot to get up there, but okay, 3 more. the ball save again.
Great progress.
Alright, I won't reset this time, one way or the other. Promise. I want to, but I won't. Because when you're playing these for scores, you're gonna reset. You're not gonna allow yourself to get 2 million and then just keep going. Like it's just not gonna happen. So. This you can do for 5 million. So you can do this backhanded shot to the multi-ball ramp. If you do that multiple times, you can get it's the bow staff. So that's 5 million when you finish it. Now I have no ball save again, so I'm gonna just start making ball save shots. So it's this repeatable ramp again.
Ball save is activated.
Now I have my ball save again. So now I can continue actually playing the game. Now I'm stuck in the bumpers again, as opposed to taking the shots at my mode targets like I'm supposed to. Try to knock those out when you have your ball save.
Ball is saved. Keep your balance.
Jeez. Not having luck, man. It's a challenging table. Back to ball save. Get up there.
Great progress.
It's monkey. I still don't have my ball save, so I gotta be really careful here. Okay, so now I'm started into the mode, which is actually a terrible idea because now I'm not going to be able to acquire a ball save. And if you're in a mode and you lose your ball save, you cannot acquire it back. You just have to continue the mode. So,
Hit bumpers 5 times.
so bumpers 5 times should be pretty straightforward. We're going to go ahead and throw it around the orbit. That's around here. If I can hit the shot. Come on. Or we can go wide this way too and drop it in the bumpers that way. Either orbit will get you there. Now I have no ball save again, so I'm kind of on my own now. One more hit. There we go.
Mode completed.
So that's the
Well done,
mode.
student.
So now I'm going to go back to getting my ball save again,
Warrior. Hit ramps 4 times.
but I'm already in another mode. So, eesh. Actually I got my ball save because I started the mode, so that's good. You can see the ball save or the backhanded shot I just did there. Let this roll and then smack it.
Mode completed. Excellent form.
You can do that quite a bit. Pretty easy shot.
Target strike.
Now we're going to start the next mode.
Mode completed.
That was a quick mode. All I had to do was hit these 2 targets or these drop targets, and they were defeated really, really fast. We're going to lose it, but we have our ball save. So that's what we want to continue to do.
Balance.
Sorry I'm getting behind on the chat, guys, but chat it up.
Excellent work.
Again, I really like this table. So now I don't have a ball save, and I'm going to shoot the shot, but it's going to start the mode. So what I could do is continue to hit this. I'm going to go with this wide shot. Yeah, I got into the mode anyway. But.
Hit drop targets 5 times.
So drop targets. This one is the, okay, this is the drop targets underneath. So I got to send it to the orbit. Lost my ball save again. This is why the ball save is so important. Like, this game would have been over a long time ago already without a ball save. So if you're going to do good on this table, definitely keep your ball save. Come on, ball. As I say that, it goes out. Easy mechanic to multi-ball. Yes, there is. So you basically hit this drop target, lock 1, hit the drop target, lock 2, hit the drop target, lock 3, and then you shoot multi-ball over here. It's a really tough shot. Very tip of the right flipper to get into multi-ball. Multi-ball is pretty good. It's not near as high scoring as I would have thought it would have been, but I wondered if that was going to be the entire game, because they tend to do that in a lot of these Magic Pixel tables.
Ball is saved.
There goes my ball save again. Wasting no time, man. Alright, back to ball save time. Whoops. This one, once it gets in that capsule, just let it go and drop. It'll drop flip right to this side, so that's no problem. Oh boy, that was close. Almost had it. Missed it. Just by one letter I missed it. Oh.
Train harder and return
Jeez,
stronger
Pete.
next time.
I have difficulty getting both shots to unlock the combos. It's an easy or super fun table for me as long as I can get the combos. You can cradle and trap the ball between the bumper and the upper left flipper. That's how I keep it up on the second playfield. Yeah, if I could ever get up there, I had to keep my ball save going. I had a good second ball this
Skills
time.
or remain the student. Prove yourself.
We'll see. We'll do another one. See if we can't get a better score. I'm going to do a full review on this later this week. So, this weekend. There's Tiger. I love that there is a specific sound for each one of those drop targets. You actually hear a tiger, you hear a crane, you hear a snake, you hear a monkey, and you hear a dragon.
Feel the power.
So Dragon Kick is open. Come on, I gotta hit those targets. I don't have my ball save though, so I gotta do that.
Excellent work.
Careful.
Keep pushing forward. Start mode is lit.
I shouldn't have done that. I should have acquired my ball save first, but I should get one for starting the mode. Unbelievable. That was dumb. That was dumb. Golly. So, I would reset right here if I was actually going for scores, but nope. We'll do that later today. But I love this table. It's a fun table. It had a lot to live up to. All the black belt tables are really good. So,
Good progress.
I expected this one to be good, and it pretty much delivered. One of the best part about... Come on. You know what? We're going to reset. Just
The path to
because...
the black belt
ridiculous.
begins. Ready yourself.
You know, the Black Belt Deluxe, or Black Belt 2018 is an incredible game. So, the voiceovers on that were so good. He's kind of coaxing you, and just the sound effects on that table are so good. And then it has a wonderful multi-ball. It has a really cool gimmick on the
Excellent work.
bottom right where you can get like 30 million points just for hitting that same shot again and again. So a lot of people didn't know that. This ball died just before the ball save went out. It's okay. I'm not gonna go crazy. I want to, but I'm not going to. It's just pinball. It's just a pinball game. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I keep telling myself that. So next up we have Garfield and World Cup Soccer. So we're gonna get into those two. Those are just good tables. That one just before my ball save went out. It was so close. This table just doesn't like me today. I had a lot of good scores on this yesterday, so it's probably why it doesn't like me today. It's like, you had your fun.
Ball save is activated.
There's my ball save. Now I can continue actually playing the game.
Ball is saved. Keep your
I
balance.
tell you what, folks, this is ridiculous, man. Now it says jump. That's how you get to the upper play field. So now I have to get in there, and now it's gonna kick it out to the upper play field. So there you go. You want to knock out these targets on the right-hand side first, and the ones on the left. And the sound effects are awesome on it, by the way. It has like a ripping effect to it. It just has a great sound effect. And you're gonna get the Dan target at some point, and you want to start throwing it through the arrow. You want to throw it through with the tip of the right flipper. It's where you get the most points. And you want to hit that Dan target too. Oh, I never even hit it the right way. You want to hit it going through the gong with the arrow. So you want it to go.
Great progress.
You don't want it to come around the back side and come through the gong. You want it to go through the other side of the gong.
Still have more battles ahead, son.
Mad Ben, you got anything on that? I think you probably talked about it before, but looks like an evil incredible ball. The luck involved to get the ball in the dojo in the upper playfield. Yeah, there's not a nice clean shot to the dojo, to the upper playfield. You're right, it is tough. Spam the right loop to get the chance at the upper playfield. Spam the right loop? This guy right here, this little loop? What does that have to do with it? I mean, that's your bow staff. You're probably right. I'll have to try that.
Excellent work.
Oh, come on.
Ball is saved.
Ball 3 and I already lost my ball save.
Dummy bonus. 2 million points.
You calling me a dummy? Yeah, he is.
Great progress.
Oh, that's a tough one. All right, well that's Black Belt Deluxe. We'll stop there. We'll go jump to let's go to Garfield next. Garfield's a little tough to describe. I love Garfield. It is a great table. A lot of people don't like Garfield, and I don't blame you. It's hard. Hard game. Talk about a beautiful game though. I love the back glass in this. It's just bright and vibrant. Garfield was one of my favorite cartoons growing up, so that's obviously a thing. Nostalgia is really awesome. Thanks for doing the HD first. I'm gonna wait for Black Belt 2K skin before I upgrade. Awesome. Black Knight 2000. There you go. That would be awesome, dude. I love me some Black Knight 2000. In fact, if you look at this is my phone. Look at my background is actually Black Knight 2000. So I am a huge fan of anything that Steve Ritchie did. Getaway 2, Black Belt on the mind. Black Knight 2000. Black Knight Sword of Rage. I friggin' love that table so much. I'm gonna buy a pro of that at some point. This table, you have to hit your skill shot. Make sure you do it. You're gonna hold the left flipper up, and then you're gonna throw the ball all the way around the orbit. Hello. Let's just knock the entire camera out of its whack before I do that. Sorry about that, guys. So you're gonna hold the left flipper. This ball's gonna go all the way around, and you're gonna try to shoot either the garbage can or the spider. That's what you want to do for the super skill shot. The other skill shot is just getting it into the bumpers, and it's hardly anything. But if you don't get it, restart your game. There you go. Get your 2 million. There you go. That's how you start your game. Because it's most of the points on this game. It's crazy. So, this table looks incredibly bright to me. I don't know if that's just me. I'm going to go ahead and dim this down just a bit for this table. I want you guys to be able to see the table. There, that should be better. There we go. Okay, now we'll continue. Hopefully that looks a lot better. I think it does. So this table has all kinds of complexity to it. There's a couple of shots you're going to really want to focus in on though. At some point in the game, this right upper flipper becomes really, really important. There's a shot across where this pizza is. There's an inner orbit that goes around up here, and you get 5 million points for that shot. It's an incredibly hard shot to hit. But you'll see it play out as we go. Oh.
I think we all saw this one.
We'll just start over. Hold the left flipper, plunge, and make darn sure you get your. No, gotta get your. If you're gonna do any good scoring at all on this, you have to get your skill shot. There you go. Super skill shot. For a time, I think I was actually on the back glass on this one for quite a while. There's a 2-ball multi-ball with the mice, so which we'll probably see here shortly. It's pretty easy to get into. You'll see it quite a bit. The problem with it that I find is that it, like, you can't. The orbits are really tough on this table, and so. When that ball comes down for the mouse multi-ball, you kind of end up holding, you try to hold the ball, and it puts 2 balls here, and they basically smack into each other and try to throw one down the lane.
It's just my stomach.
So,
Dinner time, Garfield.
so there's the 2-ball multi-ball. I just have to shoot for the mouse. If I can hit it.
Garfield, look out for that.
Oh,
I'm not impressed.
it's a brutal table, man. Steve Rich is a god-tier designer, definitely. Absolutely, he is. Gelato Love, thanks for confirming. I didn't buy the table yet. Which one didn't you buy? I gotta go back a little bit, apparently. Has somebody not bought Garfield yet? Or maybe probably the Black Veil Deluxe. I like it. It's a good table. So I didn't get my super skill shot there, so you definitely want to get that. Hold your left flipper. This is kind of like a Brian Eddy thing. He did that with basically all his tables. So you do that on Attack from Mars, you do that on Stranger Things, you can do that on Mandalorian. Oh, come on. Venom has it, the new Stern tables. Medieval Madness is obviously another Brian Eddy table. He does it on there too. And it's super beneficial on those tables too because it'll wipe out the entire. It takes 1 shot instead of 3 on those tables to knock it out. Yeah, Black Belt Deluxe. Come on, hit the spider! Darn it. So every time you miss that, my entire score right now is the super skill shot. That's pretty common for this.
I'll be along soon.
The table does not give away points easy. I'm playing terrible, guys. I tell you what, I'm sorry. I'm much better at these tables than it looks like. I have to get me some good lunch here. I'd come back and play some pinball later is what I'll do. probably the one of the first tables I bought too. When I bought my 4K, I was like, ooh, Garfield. I was all over. I had to have it. Played the heck out of it.
Reset in place.
But see how overactive these orbits are? Like, it's kind of insane. Jeez, Pete. But you could die on this game with like 6 million. Like it's so common. Hold the flipper. There we go. Jeez, Pete. Remember, if you hear Odie barking, you're getting your ball back. So make sure you look back up because you might get frustrated or walk away, and you got a ball save. So.
No point in delaying the bad.
It's a tough table to describe what's going on because there's a lot of nuance to this table, and a lot can happen. A lot of these things can happen at the same time on this one. You can be in a mode and do a bunch of mini stuff all at the same time. So I actually love Thomas Croft's games for that reason. Like first of all, this is a beautiful fan layout. House of Hounds would appreciate that, like I do.
Dinner time, Garfield. Don't worry, Odie. It's not an avalanche. It's just my stomach.
That was almost killed me. It's gonna kill me anyway. I think that's game.
But I don't want to
Yeah.
lose.
Terrible, man. Terrible. Didn't even reach 5 million. And my super skill shots was 4 million of that. So it matters. I'm telling you. Come on. And it's not a lock that you're gonna get that super skill shot because it can be a tough shot too. So
Okay. Reset in place.
in this one you're switching back and forth between the refrigerator and the TV all the time. Every time you hit it, it flips it. So that flips which modes you can select. So a lot going on in this one. In this one, you hit up that mini orbit, and it'll throw the ball to the couch.
Interesting on TV.
So now we're in a mode, or a mini mode actually. So you have lanes that are lit up with Odie. We're gonna try to hit those. And ideally, we want to hit the upper right flipper. It's too late now. But these two mini orbits here are a lot of points up there. It's gonna kick out of this like oven, and then you want to take these shots across. But they're really tough shots. This shot to the pizza is incredibly hard to hit. Almost too hard. Like it's a bulk of the scoring and
I'm not impressed.
really hard shot to make. I've only played it one time and I had 106 million. You and Tomato Grass will dominate this one. Yeah, they dominate a lot of tables, so I don't get it, man. How they're just so much better than everybody else. I don't understand
Only
it.
20 minutes.
But Chalada Love and House, you guys are incredibly good too. I don't understand it. Man, I'm getting my butt handed to me today. Hey, sometimes you come to these Flipper Friends and you see me play E.T. for an hour. And sometimes you'll see me play one of my favorite titles, Black Belt Deluxe, and absolutely suck. Hey, what are you gonna do? So this is TV time. I'm trying to get it through the middle orbit here.
Gee, no more Pinky. What'll I do without a clown in my life?
Golly. There's a ball lock.
Food here somewhere.
So you want to do that 3 times for lasagna multi-ball.
Don't worry, Odie. It's not an avalanche. It's just my stomach rumbling. The mailman will be along soon.
This table's a grind. I'll say that. It's a tough table.
Why in the world would I want to eat a mouse?
Garfield would much rather prefer lasagnas or hamburgers to mice, so I don't blame him there.
What is it, Woody? Something
Keep missing
interesting?
shots, man. Kickbacks are activated, and that's fine and well, but I still missed a shot. I'm trying to shoot for Pookie.
What you doing?
In this mode, if you can continue to hit the ramp shots, you can actually get millions.
Are you sure this is what the diet book says I get for lunch? One lettuce.
Luckily, a kickback. Still wasn't a great kickback.
Garfield, look out for that big vicious dog.
And in this table, the ball just
I think we
has more weight to it. I think it's just really wild. I tell you, love. I appreciate that, man. No, I have my games. I can have a good game, but man, I tell you, they're not consistently as good as you guys. And that's consistency is really the ball game. So missed my skill shot on that one. Come on. This table's tough, man. I mean, I'm only looking at 8 million. Like, I think I've had more than 40 million on this table only a handful of times. It's hard. It's a hard table.
You know, I've been wondering, why don't you bring the...
Here's a multi-ball. So this is the mouse multi-ball.
Still got the cat.
And that's how quickly it goes away, man. I got our ball saved, but goodness gracious. Just brutal. I feel like this is the table that would do really well with you holding one ball and playing the other.
Got one letter.
So I played around with that a little bit. And the shot I really want to hit is that cross shot. It is the most profitable shot in the entire game.
I'm in shape. Round is a shape. Garfield,
Jeez.
help!
Just getting my butt kicked on this one.
But I don't want to lose.
That's ball game. We're going to do one more and then we'll jump to World Cup soccer. Because, man, Garfield is not a table you want to grind on if you're struggling on it, because it'll just beat you. It'll beat you alive. Luckily, I got the super skill shot. Kickbacks are now activated. When this kicks out, you want to be able to hit this shot and go around the extra orbit there. There's a 5 million shot. See that? I mean, it's... When you hit it, it's like stupid simple, but it's so tough to get between these two posts to get to the pizza and Pookie. Pookie's the little teddy bear picture there. It's an incredibly hard
It's
shot,
not an avalanche.
but when you get it, it means 5 million. So tough shot. Glad I got it, but I just wish the physics on this one are a little. They're really weighty, and it just, I don't know. They're not typical Zen physics, I guess is what I'm getting at. They're not near as forgiving. You play Theater of Magic or something, it's way more forgiving than this. I don't know what it is, but it's a tough table. Some days you just don't have it. You're not kidding, Pete. You're not kidding. And it's funny, I can be great on 4K one day and great on mobile the next, and completely miss that super skill shot for another 2 million. Like, This is probably a table I could do a tutorial on because it is a super complex game, but it is a really good game. That's weird. What happened to my remote? seen that a couple times now. Like usually it's either garbage can or remote, and it's like not showing. That's interesting. If I could get it to my upper right flipper, I could take another shot for the 5 million. Because the pizza's blinking.
Must be time for another nap.
Nope, missed it. That's kickbacks. I already have them, so it doesn't do anything. You want to hit these ramps during nap time? See here, you got the blinking lights telling you to go up the ramps. That's what you want to do. But again, tough shot. If you can do repeatable shots, these go up in value every time. Man. Come on, get the darn spider! Darn it! It's about as upset as I get, man. It's just so irritating to not be able to hit that super skill shot with consistency. Extremely humbling. Yeah, you're not kidding, man. Darius is a great table. That one whooped your butt. Yeah, it'll do it. It seems so simple. Seems like it should be simple, but it's just not.
I'm not
I
impressed.
think that's ball 3 anyway, so. If that's the case, we'll jump to World Cup Soccer. We'll see. So I'm still sub 1, I'm not even to 10 million.
It's not fair.
So anybody who scores well on Garfield this week, I am proud of you. It is a very difficult game, which is really sad because it's a kid's game. You want people to do well on this, right? Like it should be one that you want people to play and want people to do really well on, and kids specifically to play. So I don't know why they made it so difficult, but all right, World Cup Soccer. I just got done playing this in. Anybody get the glitch where Theater Magic where the ball gets stuck in the trap door and won't return to the playfield? I have not seen that, PG. I have not. Interesting. Consistency is one of the hardest parts of playing pinball. Some days you just don't have it. That's for sure. Okay, so World Cup Soccer. I just got done playing this in VR before the stream. Love this game. If you go back and watch some of the Battle of the Streamers games between House of Hounds and Tomato Grass and all them, there's a lot of love. I know you did this one. Dude, it's awesome. It's a table. I'll try to explain it a little bit as we go. It's all about going up this spinner ramp here to advanced cities. Is where it really what it boils down to. But so super fun table. I actually love all the sound effects on this. It just plays incredibly well. The ball looks gigantic on the 4K compared to the VR. That's one thing I'll notice. I'm noticing right away. And the colors are so vibrant. So now we're going to take a shot at the goalie. So you want to score enough goals, and then you want to actually, you'll get into where you actually start. Wow, I'm going to get right into multi-ball. That didn't take long. No, extra ball. Wow. That was quick. I'll take it. I'm going to hit that spinner. Throw it around the other way. Lock that one. This plunge mechanism is a little weird. So if you're a full plunge, will get the last light. A half plunge, theoretically, you want to kind of be in the middle. When the two are blinking, that's what you want to get. So in this case, I'm going to do a really light plunge so I can just get it to just go over the first loop, or the first hump. There you go. Get your 10 million. Now we want to go into final draw. Just start the next mode, like so. And this is going to be a multi-ball. So once I plunge this ball, I'm going to try to get it to the middle. I'm going to have a ball kick out, so you're multi-ball immediately. So it catches me off guard almost all the time. So, and you're going to want to shoot for goals to try to beat the team that you're playing against. So here comes that second ball. There we go. And I've already lost one. Look at that. Didn't take any time at all. So you get one from the final draw ramp. Jeez. Every time. So we're going to rematch with Morocco because I suck. If the USA lost to Morocco, there would be problems. No disrespect to Morocco, but America's expected to do well. So I'm not doing very good, but that's okay. If you do not have this table, I mean, buy it. It's so good. High scoring table, which I absolutely love. Attack from Mars in this, for new people, is like crack. To have a new person who's not familiar with pinball play a game like this, and on a bad game score like 600 million, they're thrilled. Look, they just love it. All right, so here we are again. We're going back into multi-ball. I have to hit the final draw though, but I'm gonna lose the ball first. Wow. There goes my extra ball that I just wasted, basically. Hitting final draw from this side is really hard, so I'm just going to shoot the goal. Jeez. I just don't have it today, man. The pop-up scores are so distracting. I know. I turn them off almost all the time. That's a good point. I'm gonna turn off not the visuals, just the floating scores. And I never use ball trails. I hate the ball trails. In short, there's all kinds of really good tutorials out there for this one. You can watch any of those Battle of Streamers games, and it will tell you exactly what's going on. We want to shoot the spinner right now. So whether or not I can hit it, clearly not. Golly. Not a great game so far. I'm advancing cities pretty well, but I'm not getting a lot of luck with my shots. So this is final draw again. So here we are in multi-ball. Basically, stop trying to capture everything is the first thing I can tell you. Like, I try to capture too often. Goodness gracious. I mean, that's a terrible game. $500 million is a terrible game on this. So, that's the funny part. Really? Here, we'll start that one over. Goodness gracious. Lose my ball save immediately. What a save! For the record, I hate soccer, but I love this table. So, you do not need to like soccer to like this table. Come on, game. Just kicking my butt today, man. Golly. I can't even hit the spinner shot. music is addictive. You'll hear me humming it all the time. Come on. Hit something. Jeez, Pete, I'm just fighting everything off. Absolutely brutal. Prepare to land in Chicago. It's gonna be bumpy, folks. I like watching my kids play soccer. I hate watching it as a pro sport. Yup. Yeah, it's super boring, man. It's just not enough scoring. But when you play, I actually played indoor soccer. It's actually pretty fun. So now we're back into final draw. I just have to get it to my left flipper again. Just like now. I'm trying to get it to the left flipper without doing a forward nudge because I'm not very consistent on that. And this shot across is not exactly easy. Always. Whatever, we'll score another goal that way. That's how you do it, just forward nudge. It's just super simple. You just do it like that. Like Chihuahua Love and House of Hounds. Med Ben, I'm sure they all do it that way. But... So now we're going to final draw again. Let's see how quickly I can lose a ball. That was quick. Man. Ah, that ball kicked out and I just did not know it was coming. Come on, ball. Jeez. Alright, we'll do one more. I was getting my butt handed to me, folks. Man. It's not fun to get your butt kicked, I'll tell you that. And the funny thing is, I'll quit this, I'll go pick up the meta quest, and I'll probably score a million points. It's just how it goes. Gotta be kidding me. You can't even do a nice orbit transfer. Like, it just hates you. I don't like to reset, folks, so that tells you how frustrated I am. I'll let that one dead flip. Goodness gracious. Even that almost rolled off. TV award! Just give me the ball. There we go. I'm gonna dial in my shots. Get up there. Not the way you go about doing that, but it got there. Final draw again. I've not had much luck in final draws today. Jeez. Oh my god. Pretty fast ball compared to other tables. Yeah. I think so. I don't know what it is about this table. I lose track of the ball because there's so much graphically going on. I think that's maybe where it's better in VR because of the angle's a little lower and you can see the depth. But so here comes final draw again. I mean, what in the hell? cannot believe. Luckily, I beat Morocco, but holy crap!
They can't seem to get control of the ball.
Man, I tell you what. Ah, absolutely brutal. Can't even plunge right.
Out of bounds.
Yeah, you can tell I'm done, folks. Holy crap. Holy crap. Are you, whatever. That is what it is. We'll call it a game, man. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Play some pinball. Get outside while it's nice. Enjoy these tables. There's a lot of good tables here. A lot of good stuff happening in the pinball world. I know we're getting delays with some of the Zen titles, but you know what? There's a lot of stuff going on right now, and Magic Pixels seems to be starting to kick them out pretty good again. So we're gonna have some new tables regardless, one way or the other. And Flipper Friends is going strong, so we just got to keep the faith that all the Zen tables are going to get out. Eventually, I really hope that we're going to get the Star Wars tables probably in the fall. I'm hoping they release a skin for the fall with that. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm expecting that Whitewater is probably going to come next. I think they're going to hold on to Safecracker for a little bit. I think it's going to be Whitewater in that pack next. So it would be pack 4, I think it is, volume 4. So anyway, looking forward to that. Let me know what you think of this stream. If there's anything you want to know, if you watch the vertical stream, please let me know. I'm curious to see how the comments are from that. If it worked well, if it didn't work well, please let me know that as well. And enjoy your weekend. All right, guys, have a good time, and we'll see you next time. If you're new to the channel, we'll see you on the leaderboards, and I hope you like the stuff.
Retro.
Fix that.